early part of the game. Other teams are script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Good.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
7, Raiders nothing. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Space to maneuver. He's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. First down gain of 26 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big run, so you take a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
3-yard line. A gain of 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they'll turn the power game to try to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in for a yard out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes, certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
And that's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6. Front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Carr keeps it on the sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr taking it in. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try to get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also you can get it in there as well.
It makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
23-yard line.
Bengals drive about to get going, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
22 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's going to be hit and taken down. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The Bengals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be third and a mile. Now it's Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a pickup of
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Taken right at the 35. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run with Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
They'll run on first down. Nixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
So on 4th down, Burrow will give way to Randy Bullock for the Bengals field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. It's complete left side to Aguilar. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. Each defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Trey Waynes.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? About the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. No. Guaranteed head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
across the 40. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Randy Bullock lining up for the point.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bullock out now to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 70 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
At the Bengals' 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it with Jacobs. He's over the line and in for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. Now the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main character.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. Drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action. It's Burrow. Going deep downfield for one. He's got it with the 15. Cincinnati score. John Ross, 55 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. But they regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. They ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to help the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. That's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On 2nd and 9. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Nicholas Morrow on the
tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now left side of the swing pass. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Mixon. He will be very close to a first down, but to see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st down, Bengals.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is Mixon. Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mixon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time. This was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. On the punt there, and the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back. Just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They go with Jacobs. Brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Against call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Room for Jacobs there on 1st down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7.
The 32-yard line.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Brought down, right, calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's got the first before he's brought down at the 49-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
To Josh Jacobs.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Carr gives to Rashard. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Two straight 4-yard runs, and they just steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Operating from the gun. Carr. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a carry for Jacobs. About 3 yards there to the 22nd.
The ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
2nd down and 7. From the gun, Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's getting to hook up to Ruggs. And brought down. Interceptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up with 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us.
And he is home. Touchdown goal. Pushing it in from the other way. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Daniel.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Cincinnati.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Looking inside, he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And a Bengal first down.
Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Raiders' 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. He's going to hit his man in the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here we go with Burrow. This is quick inside the 15.
Burrow's pass.
A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you've got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's apply